Afternoon, Harpoon. I hope everybody's having a great day. My day is a-okay. Just because I'm not smiling when I pop into your screen or whatever, that don't mean that I don't have love for you, alright? There's not a lot that I have to smile about today or any day right now, alright? So please excuse my realness on my face. Anyway, I have my clipboard. Uh, Boosting emotional intelligence, alright? I preach to people all the time, dude. Nobody can tell you how to feel, okay? You feel how you feel. Nobody can change that. If a person doesn't like how you feel, explain to them how I feel is how I feel, all right? And how I feel is from my life experiences, all right? Not yours. You can't tell me how to feel. Feelings are personal. Now, as far as business goes, feelings are personal. Leave your feelings outside of the door, all right, in the parking lot. When I used to drive to work, I would take myself and I put them in the passenger seat, all right, and then on my brakes, I would sneak out to my car and I hit my bowl or my joint, you know what I'm saying, and then I put my feelings right back in the passenger seat and I walk back in there and I become part of the machine, a robot. Now, with that being said, you need to be in tune with your feelings, especially when dealing with people in business. You need to know uh, who to deal with and who not to deal with. Say this person over here, one of your coworkers, is, I would say, racist. All right, let's just say the racist word. Even though I hate talking about racism and stuff, it's a reality. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you can't help who you work next to. Say you're working to a racist person. They might not be making racist slurs, but you know that they're throwing racist curves. Okay? Ignore it. Alright? Leave your feelings in the parking lot, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's business. Who cares what people think about people at work? We're all there for a reason, to take care of our families, okay? And take care of ourselves. Two, bad news can spark innovation. Yes, bad news can always spark innovation. It helps you think on your toes. It helps creation. All right. Now, I hate to hear people, you know what I'm saying, when people pass away, but in reality, it's a good thing, I suppose, if they lived a long life. Okay. If you believe in the afterlife, it should be a good thing at the end of the day. I choose to remember people when they're alive. All right. That's my whole MO. Alright, this person lived a long life. I'm happy for them. They lived a long life, whatever. I might not be happy that they might have suffered a lot, but some people, at the end of their suffering, like my Aunt Pearl, for instance, you know what I'm saying? I talked to her, alright, and she said she was tired. She was tired of living. You know what I'm saying? She was tired of dealing with what she was dealing with. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, you know, she was happy at the end of her to be finished with life. I couldn't help but understand her position on that. So, but anyway, all right, when times in life, you know what I'm saying, when people that touch me in life, that they moved on, or bad news, you know what I'm saying, fell in my lap, I choose to use it as I choose to dive into my creative outlet, you know what I'm saying, to help myself to basically get over or cope with whatever is going on. But in reality, you shouldn't be mourning people, you know what I'm saying, because they live their life. Don't live your life. They want you to live your life. Celebrate their life. Celebrate the good that they did in their life. All right. Three. Biased anchoring. All right. Biased anchoring. Too many times people are pushing an agenda or a issue, a program, and they're biased. All right, it does no good. You have to, if you're going to be anchoring, you know what I'm saying, unless you have your one lane, like, I don't know, a Ku Klux Klan leader, okay? He has one issue that he's pushing. He hates everybody. Right? He hates everybody that ain't a part of his group. All right? Now, with that being said, so they're pushing one agenda that works for them, and they're biased. All right. other biased people, anchors that, like an anchor that doesn't like Donald Trump. Okay, you can't be an anchor and work for a news company and hate a person. All right, you can't be like always dumping on somebody, you know what I'm saying, and be an anchor and cater to everybody. That's not the way it works. See, I'm the type of person where if I don't know a person, I have nothing to say. Now, the like the news clips and things that come up on my feed or the information that people send my way. I do not go searching for people. Like, people are like, oh, he's hitting this person. He's hitting this person. He doesn't like this person. No, dude. This is stuff that I wake up to. You know what I'm saying? I would rather just do me. If you look at my display, you can see that I'd rather focus on doing whatever I want to do instead of talking about these issues or talking about these people who are too big for their britches. All right? I'm not a biased person. All right? I see no skin color. I see no, I'm not sexist. You know what I'm saying? I have 3 daughters that, I try my best to tell them to be the best that they can be regardless of their sex. You know what I'm saying? I have multiple women in my family that I always uplift, even when they're smacking me in my face. Alright? Because that's my position in life. Now, with that being said, you cannot be biased and expect to reach the masses. You have to be able to be the judge in the middle. Alright? Boosting employee engagement with diversity. Alright, so I've been on this diversity kick for like the last week. Not my choice. I'm getting my topics from the government, okay? And I'm just giving my opinion on these. So please. But anyway, with that being said, boosting employee engagement with diversity. Alright? With diversity. Diversity. Alright? Not just meaning skin color. People think about diversity and they automatically think the skin color. No, there's people like Serena Williams, all right, that I believe she's like married to a billionaire or something like that. Okay, these are people in different echelons or different classes in life that most people won't be around, type of thing. So there's a billionaire over here, there's a millionaire over here, there's a thousandaire over here, and then there's me with nothing. All right, that's diversity. Everybody has something important to say. Okay, and people should be able to feel free to be able to chat, make their decisions, their opinions, say their opinions, because opinions are opinions. They're not facts. They're not the gospel. I say all the time, this is just my opinion, dude. And this is my opinion from the life that I lived. And just so you know, I lived my life out in the world younger than what I was supposed to be. So there's a lot of things that have been formed from these eyes, from dealing with people with different skin color and then different backgrounds. All right. So please understand, they are opinions. They're not the gospel, and I'm always open for correction. All right. 5. Only a fool. Before I say that, only a fool rejects correction. All right. And if you reject correction, then you might be a fool. And that's not my words. I'm just passing the message along. Don't kill the messenger, please. I've had enough drama from people. All right. 5. Stories keep your audience engaged. Absolutely. People don't just want to hear the facts or the tax or the max. All right. They want to hear a story. They want something that they can cling to, that keeps them engaged and involved in whatever's going on. Now, some people create stories, and then some people tell stories that they experience in life. I have a lot of stories that I experienced in life. As I stated before, I've been out in the world real young. I jumped off the porch around 12 and started exploring the world, and doing everything I can and bumping my head, no pun intended, type of thing. So I have a lot of stories that I might draw off of, or, I might have witnessed living the life of abundance and living. All right. So with that being said, if you don't have any stories to tell because you lived a sheltered life, read Mark Twain. All right. And pull from somebody else's story, or read a Michael Bennett story. All right. You know, anything. Read anything and pull from that. The Bible, whatever. Which, by the way, all right, I've read a lot of books over my time. If you go on my Facebook, Marcus Leon, I think I put like a list of different books, and I've read way more books than that. Those are just books that I remembered off my mind to put up there. All right, so I'm an advocate for people reading, and once they say read it is fundamental, but I also say it's essential. Okay, read anything to sharpen your conversational skills. All right. Ariana Huffington focuses on burnout. And who is she? She's the Thrive Global founder and CEO. Burnout is serious, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make sure you rest. You have to make sure. It's something that I learned a long time ago. It's when your mind is tired, work your body. Alright? And vice versa. Your body's tired, work your mind more. But, you know, when you're on a constant grind, you're going to get tired. You're going to get burnt out, especially if you're doing the same thing over and over and over. You're going to get tired. Like artists, dude. Artists, they practice songs day in, day out. You know, every day they might be performing the same song day in, day out, dude. They get burnt out. You know what I'm saying? There's some artists out there that are like, dude, I hate that. They like, dude, can you sing Functified by the Brat? And if you ain't heard that song, it's one of my favorite songs. Alright, and I'm saying this because I just seen the Brat. Alright, which was produced by Jermaine Dupri, which is one of the most amazing producers in the world, and he's short in height, but giant in stature. Alright, now with that being said, you know, people get burnt out doing the same thing over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. Alright, I get burnt out answering the same question over and over and over, or having the same conversation over and over and over. You know, it just makes you want to crawl into bed and just do whatever. Nowadays, if you grind all the time and you have like a market to push or whatever, then break away from technology for a second, read a book. You know what I'm saying? You can always use your phone. You can break away from your computer. If you like, dude, I gotta build, then use your phone. You know, figure out ways to counteract burnout. You know what I'm saying? I work out a little bit. I used to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I used to ride my bike. I used to walk. I hate running. All right, but at one point in time in my life, I was like, dude, I'm running, dude, because I'm going crazy right now. So I'm running. So, you know, now I do a couple push-ups. You know what I'm saying? I started praying again. You know, now I normally pray in my head. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a private person, but you know, for some odd reason, you know, there's people out there like, he's not praying. Well, I don't know about him, so I make it a point to show that I'm praying again out loud, because for some reason I can't be private anymore. So anyway, whatever works for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people that, you know, to deal with me, dude. You know what I'm saying? Whatever helps you sleep at night. Think whatever you want to think about me. Feel how you want to feel about me. Whatever helps you sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? Having to deal with me, it's okay with me, because I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be the best me every single day. Alright, so burnout. Once again, Ariana Huffington, she focuses on that. And I like to focus on the fact that she's a founder and a CEO. So she created it, and she's a chief executive officer. So I think she knows what she's talking about. Alright, there's a saying that a picture says 1,000 words. Okay, I wonder how many a video says. Maybe 1 million. But anyway, there's a lot of pictures in the world. There's a lot of people that take good pictures. If you like taking pictures and you don't have enough funds to get the best camera in the world, dude, I use my phone for everything now. I've used my laptop just to hold it and take pictures. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot of pictures with the old digital cameras, the first digital cameras. I just uploaded to my website from like 2010. Anytime that I've had a piece of equipment, I've taken pictures, I've taken videos, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what it is. And I'm saying this to the people who don't have anything. Do not let, the Best Buy, and this is no knock to Best Buy, all right, but Best Buy dictate, you know what I'm saying, you creating whatever you're creating, because somebody could take a picture with a phone that will blow your mind, or shoot a video with a phone, with a regular phone, you know what I'm saying, from Walmart, $60, all right, that will blow your mind. In closing, and I didn't look this word up, so I'm gonna look it up, because I like looking up words that I don't know, all right, instead of guessing about it, you know what I'm saying, because when you guess around people that know, then they're gonna look at you like an idiot. And if you don't care about that thing, so be it. But I tend to like to know what I'm talking about. I'm not the type of person to just run my mouth and not know what I'm talking about. I'd rather just be quiet and learn. So give me 1 second. And yeah, I know I probably should be a little bit more prepared, but in life, you can't always be prepared, all right? You got to learn how to do things on the fly. And just so you know, okay, I have a tag on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. One Take Jake, the on the fly guy. Now, where I got this on the fly tag from was working in a restaurant. All right, they used to call me the on the fly guy. All right, because I would make miracles happen in restaurants, believe it or not. And if you think I'm lying, ask people that work at Cheddar's, that used to work at Cheddar's, because I believe the doors are closed, in Tamarack, Florida, which was in a regular neighborhood, which majority of our customers, you know what I'm saying, had dreads, had oh, that was a light, had dreads. Some of them had gold teeth, you know. Not everybody spoke correct English, or excuse me, proper English. Not everybody spoke proper English. And guess what? Those are my people. They've always been my people, because I came from the streets, in case y'all didn't know this. But nobody's gonna press my issue. Nobody's going to teach me business. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to learn business. I had to learn how to talk to everybody. I had to learn to elevate my communication skills, because I realized that you can only get so far in life by being street. And it's okay if you just want to be street. Just know that you can't get in every room. No, definition, not the band. Apparently there's a band name, Neurosis. Alright, so neurosis, a relatively mild mental illness that is not caused by organic disease, involving symptoms of stress, depression, anxiety, obsessive behavior, hypochondria, I almost butchered that, but not a radical loss of touch with reality. Freud's two-stage account of neurosis. Very interesting. Now, the reason why I brought this up is because a neurosis is a secret that you do not know you're keeping. And who wrote that? Kenneth Tynan. And he's a theater critic and a writer. All right. I'm going to read that again. A neurosis is a secret you don't know that you're keeping. Makes sense to me. You know, there's a lot of things that you just cannot get, cannot understand, and it's usually because of your background, the way that you was raised, etc., etc., etc. As I stated before, when a child is born innocent, okay, and then they learn how to be by whoever teaches them, their background, their parents, etc. Afternoon Harpoon, everybody have a great day.